Still, hello, welcome everybody to our 90210 podcast. I have my esteemed host, Virtuosa, the 90210 expert. How are you doing? How's it going?
Doing great. How are you?
Good, good. And today we're gonna go camping. This is season 2, episode 7 of Beverly Hills
Mhm.
90210, the original series. And we're going to see what a group of kids do with no supervision in the woods. Is it going to get catty? Is it going to get dangerous? Or is it just going to be a nice little fun, you know, break from the norm? And so, if you want to add anything before we start,
Um, I just forgot to say one more camping movie that was my favorite movie was Meatballs, but they had supervision, but the adults were like kids, so that didn't count. But anyway, okay, no,
yeah.
that's it. I don't. This episode I do remember, and I really love this
Oh,
episode.
really? Okay.
It's yes,
Okay.
it's really good.
Okay,
So I
great.
hope I hope you guys or whoever's watching, I hope you go ahead and queue up so you can watch it along with us and just hear us chit chat about it and talk about the issues and situations
All
and
right.
situationships.
Without further ado, three, two, one.
My screen is frozen. I think I had it sitting there too long. Hold up. Oh, there it is. Okay. Can we
You want to
start?
start
You
it
want to
over?
start? Yeah, because it was so frozen it wouldn't even let go. Hold on one
All
second.
right.
Let me get. Okay.
Hold up 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a good episode though because we got the whole gang. I forget the town. We're gonna get a chance to see what town they go to.
Let me see. 1 second. Sorry.
No, it was mine. Matter of fact, I need to keep hitting the screen to make sure it don't freeze again.
What are you still on the older laptop or the
Mm-mm. No, I use the tablet. And it's only freezing because it was paused for so long.
mm,
And it could be Paramount and not the tablet. You know,
yeah.
I bit my lip.
All right. So we're gonna start it in five, four, three, two, one. You got it. We need to restart.
Go ahead. I'll catch up.
No, no. We can restart again.
Mm-mm. The
Was
play
this?
button disappeared off the screen. Oh, there it is. Okay, now, okay, do it again.
All right. Five, four, three, two, one.
Okay. I think it's paramount because I have no problems with this
Mhm.
tablet at all.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Yep.
the whole gang's here. It's like going down a portal in a time machine or teleporting back to the 90s
Oh, is
when
that
life
how it
was so
feels?
colorful.
I don't know. It's
Yeah, it
weird for
feels that
me.
way.
For me, time becomes like a circle for me. Like, because I watch old stuff all the time. I've been obsessed with
Mhm.
history since I was a kid. So it's like for me, it's like looking through the window of another house. Like I don't feel like I'm going back in time, but that would be cool. I just feel like I'm
Mhm.
looking through the window of another house, or I'm opening the door to some other building for a few minutes.
Like a portal.
Like a portal.
That's so funny. Someone said when you enter into a room, every doorway is a portal.
Yeah, technically, by definition. Remember, a portal is just an opening.
Opening. Yeah.
Yeah.
They so excited. I had look the upbeat, happy music, and when they getting away from their parents.
Yeah, I would be too. I mean, no
I
offense.
know. Watch out now. Look at Brandon's hat. Is that a fisherman's hat?
That's a fedora,
Mm.
and it's ugly.
Mhm.
Speaking of Jenny Garth just released a book
What
this
is it
past week.
called?
I Choose Me. It's a memoir.
Okay.
In case you're interested in her side of the story.
Nope.
You said no. It's not from the point of view of Kelly. It's from the point of view of Jenny Garth.
Oh, well, it was a real life beef and real life hooking up allegedly behind the scenes. And that's why I was so happy when Luke was like, I would have picked Brenda. And then he looks over down the panel. It's like, oh yeah, I ain't and Kelly. We were like, no, bro. You said it before you even knew what you said. Come to find out, brunettes have fun too.
Oh yeah.
Because
They
Shannon
say
had a lot of
they
fun.
they say redheads are the craziest though. They don't have any redheads on the show.
And Lucy was not a real redhead, but Marilyn was a redhead, a real redhead.
Which adds to the rumor that redheads are
Uh
the
huh.
craziest ones. Yeah.
And they flipped it to blonde. Hmm. The most famous blonde. Welcome to America. The most famous blonde was not even blonde.
That's very American.
Hmm.
Very American.
It took me 50 some years to figure out how America was because I believed a dream for a long time.
I mean, it's true in small cases. That's what keeps it going. Is that you're going to meet a guy who was homeless and now is a millionaire at least once in your lifetime. You know what I mean? And that's enough to
Hmm.
keep the hope alive.
And I found out that there were actually seahorses, but that I would never probably see them and when I go to the beach. So
I
that
don't think
makes them
I've
still
never seen.
magical and mythical.
Well, they're small. They're just really tiny.
But somebody told me they didn't exist when I was young.
Yeah, because they're so small. Like it's very hard to see one in real life because you got to really get you got to get scuba gear to see one. So
Hmm. Don't even look at her, Dylan. He trying to
You
set it up
you
to
know
see if
they
he gonna
never
really
really
hook
broke
up.
up. You know they never really broke up. Come on now, mom.
They are broken up.
You keep saying that, but I don't see it.
Also, she begging Dylan to go.
I wouldn't say begging. I would say gently asking. Yeah.
Great minds think alike. Okay, so it's platonic. She's saying it's platonic. She's not begging. She's just saying, "Come go."
Yeah, you keep saying that, mom. You keep telling yourself that.
You saw the boots and the hat, and it went boom. The scare
It,
music.
mm-mm.
You didn't just see that. I was talking. I think I was talking to you. Were talking to him.
Scary
They
music.
showed a
No.
shot. They showed a shot of some boots and that fedora,
Mm.
and the piano went dun. Like we should remember that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know I didn't like that fedora at all. I don't think he should bring that.
It got left.
Okay,
I
okay.
can't.
I was gonna say,
I can't remember.
dang, they're driving my van around. Look at that.
And loving it. They got all they bags on the top of it. Look, they're at Yosemite Park, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think
I mean, I don't know.
that is not what you hope for on a camping trip.
Nope. No fire. I mean, well, fireplace, but no bonfire.
He didn't believe it was gonna rain. It can't rain the whole time.
I mean, it is LA. Yeah, it can't rain the whole day for days on end.
I think they out of LA though. They where's Yosemite? Is that like going towards? Do you know?
They have to still be in Southern California though. They
Yeah, because
can't
it
have
didn't
left.
take.
And they got leaks. Now that would annoy me.
That would be annoying.
Oh, Yosemite is
Oh boy.
right between SF and LA. So they're in
Oh,
Central
okay.
California.
Oh, okay.
So it probably might be a little bit more rainy closer you get to the north.
Mm-hmm.
No hot water. No hot water. Toilet seat has splinters. Charlotte.
You still remember that story? Charlotte's Web.
That's why I pointed it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was so sad
That
when
was
Charlotte died.
all of y'all's childhood stories are like that. Giving Tree, Charlotte's Web. Bambi. I forget about Bambi.
Did Bambi die?
Remember in the beginning, the mom gets shot by a hunter, and that starts the
Mm-mm.
Bambi story.
I don't even remember Bambi's story. I just remember him being cute.
Good. Annie. I forgot about Annie. She was an
But
orphan.
Annie got to live with Daddy Warbucks though.
That's true. That's true.
I
But
wanted to
y'all,
get adopted. I was like, Mama, take me to the orphanage. Because I was 10 when that musical, I love that musical with Carol Burnett.
one of the best. Still one of the best.
Hmm.
And how many times
Look
has
at
a
the twin.
hard knock life been sampled?
A million.
Yeah. It's hard knock life. That's been sampled a million times.
But I don't think that was my favorite song. It was another one. I'm gonna have to tell you later. I'm gonna have to.
I do remember
That was
another one I
my.
like too. I can't remember it either.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look it up and see what songs. Yeah, they brought David out there. They know he black. Brought him out there with no music. Uh. Uh-oh, there goes Brenda getting serious. Playing the
Yeah, I know.
wife.
You know, she had to. She had to before the episode ended.
Yeah, I mean, how you gonna run the man truck? You want everybody to know he's an alcoholic. Also, Kelly drinks.
Yeah,
I ain't never heard Kelly say she was gonna drink.
she never gets drunk. She never
You
gets
seen her
drunk.
drink in some of the other episodes?
Holding a drink, but never put to her lips. No.
Oh,
But
okay, so
yeah,
she was just flexing.
holding a drink at some parties for sure.
Oh, okay. That's typical LA. Okay.
Yeah, because it'd be weird if all of them were sober. You know what I mean? Like every single one of them was a sober. You know,
Then
unrealistic.
it'll be Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, so this
Dylan is
wasn't the
upset.
fun trip that I thought it was gonna be. Oh
Mm-mm.
well.
Why are they fighting?
This is their relationship that you love so much.
Hmm?
This is their dynamic that you love so much. This is the relationship you
Yeah.
wanted them to hold on to.
Hmm. She the closest thing to a mother that you have, young man.
Dang, we still didn't get to meet his mom, by the way, in case you didn't notice.
Oh.
Oh, that's the bride.
How can you tell? The sexy gown.
She looks like an old lady that whose like age has been reversed 20 years.
With that old ass gown.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, gross. And you see they both brunettes too. So that's Brenda later on. Brenda and
So,
Dylan
so you hope.
as a married couple.
So you hope. Talking
Don't
about
be hating
that's
on them.
Brenda.
They're a couple. This
Brenda
Brenda and Dylan when they get
No, it ain't.
married.
No, it
Yes,
ain't.
it is. The Mountaineer.
That old couple ain't gonna buy you no beer.
I wouldn't put my money on it either. He should have got somebody middle age who who had been a teenager not too long ago.
I was about to say, when kids did that in high school, you ask the kids who just turned 21. Those are the ones that do it.
Oh, yeah, that's better. You're right. Oh my God, poor Brandon. Oh, he brought his
No, I
op
I
with him.
like this part of I like this Andrea.
Well, at least she not fawning over him.
I know this is my favorite Andrea right here.
That's a good shot of Brandon hair.
I mean, all their hair is
Like Elvis Presley right there.
they all have great hair for being in the rain the whole shoot. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Brenda would have been more prepared if Dylan had to remember her boots and her outfit. Those boots, they were made for the rain.
Dylan doesn't care about whether it's raining or not. This forest could be on fire. Dylan wouldn't care.
Oh yeah, they got a nice cabin. You can give us a glass. Let's toast. Cheers.
Yeah, I'm with the husband on this one. What are these kids doing here? Ruining my honeymoon.
This is probably the most fun they gonna have.
They stole Steve's money.
Yep. Ooh, and the store closed. Something like that has happened to me.
Mm.
They could at least brought them out a soda.
That's what I think. I thought they were gonna do is like give them a 6-pack of root beer. That would have been funny.
Mm-hmm.
But no, they just straight stole the money.
Mm-hmm. Something clicked with Brandon.
I know. Like,
I like that. I mean, what's right for right now? Ew.
and you
Is
don't
he
have
trying to
to.
make out with her in front of the
He's trying to get
kids?
them. He's trying to get them to leave,
Oh,
which is the right
and
thing to
Brandon is
do.
like, yeah, like he done broke out and just hopped on top. I hate when people do that. Just say leave.
I mean, like, there's it's crazy.
Oh, she got to play house, didn't she?
Yeah. Well, not just that. Remember, she was a comedian, and she moved
Oh, and
out
she left
for
home
1 week.
again.
For 1 week,
Yeah, she just keep leaving home.
which is typical of a teenage girl.
Hmm. He said, "Oh, cosmic Steve." Steve is the less cosmic of the whole bunch.
But that would be funny if God was named Steve and it was this dude. Oh, great
Well,
cosmic Steve. Who will go to heaven now?
nobody, unless he had a beer.
Uh,
Unless Kelly made out with him, nobody would go to heaven. Oh, that won't work. Steve is way too attached to
yeah, his
his
earthly
flesh.
body.
Yeah, his
Yeah, yes.
yeah. He loves that too much. He got money and all the time in the world.
Yeah, cosmic Steve. I love that.
Hmm. That ought to be his new name, Cosmic Steve.
Because of the irony. Yeah. Brenda with the
Oh,
guilt trip.
listen to Brenda.
Yeah, Brenda with the guilt trip.
Uh Brenda woke. She said they want to be as one.
We spoke too soon. We spoke too soon.
Look at all the guys like, yes, we knew marriage was not the answer. That's what all the guys in the room were saying. And all the girls are like, we got to put this back together.
Yep, exactly.
Except now that's changing. Women are one, so it's going to be more and more women saying, yeah, girl, don't even go but for that. Leave him.
Oh yeah. What what I've learned in the 21st century is that the more financial independence a woman has, the less marriage seems like something she wants to do with their life.
Unless the man let her be who she want to be on her own and don't bother what she does when she want to does it.
Yeah, but nobody believes that's going to happen in a marriage. So yeah, I think
Not in America.
if women had equal rights and equal pay, there would be no marriage. I truly believe that marriage would be.
I think if women had equal rights and equal pay, then marriages would be based on pure love and attraction and
Wow,
shared.
you think there would still be marriages?
Shared.
If women
Yeah.
were getting the same money that men were getting, there would still be marriages. Okay.
Look at Candy Burrs had to pay out that money. She had all the money.
Well, she
She
was
had the looks.
manipulated.
She was young.
She
No, she
was
loved
manipulated.
him.
I don't know.
No, she
I feel like she
loved
was
him.
yeah, because she was
She
manipulated.
manipulated him. I mean, they
I don't know.
manipulated each other. That's why they still living together. And he's supposed to be in. I bet you he's still hitting it because they still. He just was upset because he wanted his share of the pie. That's it.
I feel
But
like
if she still married him because she wanted the child, even though she said she hook up with women, but she wanted a husband and that life, a partner to do business with, to do the freaky stuff with, to do all her stuff with.
yeah, but
And
don't
she
get
just
too
wanted
far
a
track.
partner.
Don't get too far track from 90210.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
we disagree. I
Mm,
that's it's okay to disagree. I just think I
I
feel
think
like
I
in
think
my
it's a perfect
generation,
example.
none
Hmm.
of the women are married in my generation, and that's because they have more education and more freedom. Now, maybe in your generation, they still got that society stuff stuck in their head a little
Yeah,
bit.
we remember we
But
grew up on Leave It to Beaver.
yeah, but listen, people, women my age. None of them are with anybody. You know this.
I
You
don't know
meet girls
many.
my
I
age.
don't know many millennial women.
Yeah, yeah,
But I know the women in my generation all told me, "You better get your man so you ain't got to work."
yeah. So I'm letting you
They were
know
still saying that.
that without that, and women have
Hmm.
equal pay, they
Hmm.
don't even think about marriage. Marriage is not even something that comes up in their head.
Well, I think that
That's
needs to change. I mean, it don't have to be on paper, but I think everybody should have somebody, their person that they enjoy, and they get to share their life with if they have enough room to share.
hmm. Well,
I guess I still believe in love somewhere in there.
yes, I think that's what we disagree on. I think marriage is something of convenience, and you think it's something of love. So we disagree.
Yeah, and I might have it wrong, especially according to other
You
customs and
definitely
traditions.
have it wrong.
Yeah, I think I
You
have it
do.
wrong.
Well, let's be honest. Marriage is a mixture of both emotion and convenience. It's
Hmm.
really a mixture of both.
I don't want to marry for convenience. I want to marry because if the person is just somebody fun to go through the trials and tribulations with, that's gonna be there and be cool and like to laugh and try to help me laugh when I can't find nothing to laugh at.
Yeah,
But
that's
help me.
fair.
Don't sit there and laugh at me if I fall in the mud. But you know what I'm saying. Don't let me sit
Yeah.
there and cry all day.
I mean, I've heard, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that a lot of marriages end because of financial strain.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because they can't laugh about it. They be like, what a light bill. Oh no, I thought you had it. I thought you had it. Ain't nothing funny about that. Or when somebody don't contribute anything, they be
yeah.
like, I ain't got it. And the other person be like, I ain't got it either.
Yeah.
And the guy, I know some guys back in my mama days or grandma days, some of the men had alcohol problems and they couldn't go to the liquor store. So they went to the shot house and spent all their money and build up a tab. And that's what they did with their money. They could literally drink up their money
Yeah.
before crack.
The old days.
Hmm. They'll stay in the shot house. They get paid Friday, get off at 4, 2:30. They go straight to the shot, cash check, go to the shot house, stay all day. I don't like this husband. Now that she's single. Well, this is birth control for all of them. Listening to
Yeah.
this argument. You don't want little people that look like us? You don't want little clones of us?
Mm.
She pregnant on the night of her wedding. Already pregnant.
I was about to tell you that most people don't have the discussion before the kids are about to show up. You know what I mean?
On their wedding night, he been wait. Well, he already been getting the milk for free already.
Well, I don't know about if it's free, but um,
Well, you know what I mean. They used to
I
tell
think
us,
he's realizing that kids don't come through plans for most people. Most people just have them, and then they have to make the plans after the kids come.
well, that's what he get ready to have to do unless he gonna say the big word that nobody will want to hear on their wedding night.
Yeah,
Um.
they should have never let those kids in that
Oh,
cabin. That's what I'm gonna say.
the ladies. You know what the ladies older ladies used to tell us. They used to tell us little stupid little sayings
Is
when it
relevant to
come to
90210?
boys. Yeah, they used to say, um, don't. Why would he buy the cow if he can get the milk for free?
Mm-hmm.
And I never could figure out what that had to do with anything. But anyway,
Well, yeah, that's clear. I wouldn't be here if you had figured that out.
uh. So here go Dylan feeling bad. He ain't got no family. That argument between that couple triggered his wounds.
No, they were like this before they met the couple. Remember? That's how they met the couple in the first place. Remember, she was chasing
Yeah,
him down the dock.
but he talking about
See,
his parents.
you keep making them like a better couple than they are. You keep doing this every episode, making them look like a functional couple. They have not been functional since I've seen them. It's almost 2 seasons.
Well, I'm just saying by him bringing up his mom is a Looney Tune, his dad is in jail. Only thing that I could think that would trigger that, he
But
was like,
remember,
"You got
he
loving
already snapped.
parents."
Remember, he snapped before they met the couple. That's how they met the couple.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
but
saying.
look
Remember, he ran
now.
off. He been like mom. He's been like this the whole show. That's
Oh,
what
so you think
I
he's
don't
just trying to
understand what
get
you like.
attention? Well,
He's
I'm
been like
saying,
this the
so
whole
you think he's?
show.
Well, I'm saying, so he's not being triggered. He's just
This is
like
him.
this. Oh,
Yes, this explains
well,
why.
he's just sad.
This explains your dating history right here. Your love of Dylan explains your dating history.
Because I feel
He's been
sorry
like this
for
the
Dylan a
whole
little bit.
time. The
Dylan
only
don't
time-
have parents.
The only time he's charming is when he's next to Brandon. That's literally
I
the
wish-
only time he's likable is when he's next to Brandon.
No, I wish I could have adopted Dylan, and he could have been raised with
Oh
you.
no,
and he would have been happy.
absolutely not, absolutely not. You're not bringing another negative element into the house.
But Dylan just got problems.
Yeah, if you're gonna adopt somebody, adopt Brandon. Me and Brandon would have got along swimmingly.
Brandon would be like, "Didn't you know about my march on Saturday?" I'd be
I'd have been
I gotta take you to the march.
I'd have been like, yeah, let's do this.
We're picketing at West Beverly today, Gina. You didn't know?
Yep, we would have been woke AF. We'd have been a woke household.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Couldn't handle Brenda. I love Brenda, but I
You
wouldn't
are
have been
Brenda.
no.
You are
Exactly. There could be no two me's under the same roof.
Oh, so you won't adopt Brenda, but you'll adopt Dylan, who's basically the same.
I
thing.
adopt Dylan. I would adopt Kelly. I think I did try to have.
You would blame.
I think
your
I did have
entire
some many
life on
Kellys
Kelly.
around.
You would get mad at Kelly and blame your entire life on Kelly.
No.
Yes.
No.
Donna is the only one you could adopt that you could snap at. Literally. That's the only character. And David, he would like your music. That's about it.
Oh, David would have been my partner. I would have been like, "You won't come hang out?"
Yeah, David and Donna are the only two you could have really handled. Everybody else,
definitely not Brenda. I would have been like, "You where, girl?" I'm gonna call foster care. They come back to get you because you finna get pregnant, and they gonna say I did it. You where?
I think you'd be good for Brenda.
You living with Dylan?
Her. You understand Brenda. You are on her team. Like
I'd be too scared. She's a liability.
She never had a parent
they
that like backs her up the way you would. Like you would literally back up Brenda, and she would love that.
Yeah, until she moved in with Dylan. Then I would have been like, "You a liability. I'm gonna get in trouble."
You love Dylan though. You'd be like, "You two move in
Dylan
together."
could spend a night. Dylan, yes, I would have pushed the marriage early.
I'll tell you would have been a great daughter mom for sure. You would have killed it.
No, my mother says it would have been my karma. She said she was hoping to see that I can get karma.
Yeah.
So he got drunk. He had to have. I dated an alcoholic before. He has to spark an argument so he can go off and get drunk.
No.
Yeah,
Mom,
that's what they do.
It's not that sinister, Mom. It's the
he got drunk.
The argument starts and then they deal with it. They cope with it by using alcohol. That's how.
But how did he get those? He brought them with him, and didn't even offer to share when Steve couldn't score no beer.
Well, because
he kept him a secret.
He was ashamed
and went off the drink
because he was ashamed of having them. But as soon as the pressure was on, he gave in, like people do with substances.
But if the pressure wouldn't have been on, you think he would have, even though he'd been to rehab, you think he wouldn't have drank that alcohol?
If he just hung out with Brandon and they just talked
Mhm.
about doing their hair, yeah, he would have
Mhm.
drank. I truly believe that. I don't think he would have drank.
Oh, well, I have a different. I guess I know
We
alcoholics on
fundamentally
a whole nother level.
we
Like they be like, I
fundamentally
had one to
disagree.
say, it's your fault I drink. And I'd be like, but didn't you say you've been to rehab 3 times and you just met me last year?
Yeah,
But
that's
it's
what I'm
my
trying to tell
fault that you're
you. That's what
drinking.
I'm trying to tell you.
They
They're
would
not.
start
They don't
arguments
drink.
so they could be like, you made me drink. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
but
oh,
no,
oh,
that's what I'm
oh.
trying to tell you. That you know that you're not the reason they drink. We know it's because
Mhm.
they can't cope with their
Mhm.
problems. That's why they drink. Yeah.
Mhm. He looked good
Yeah.
to have been getting drunk all night.
Yeah, I wouldn't look like that. I would look like a zombie if I got drunk the night before.
I can't imagine. I look rough and I ain't had one drink already. I can't imagine if I had one.
If I had two what was that? Jack Daniels bottles, yeah, I would look like a zombie the next day.
They would have taken me to for alcohol poisoning. Oh, look.
first
Oh, Steve.
first depiction of allergies that we've seen.
Yeah, and Donna looked pretty, like she never been to sleep.
Yeah, that's the one character everybody slept on so far. I'm liking the color palette of this shot.
It's so cute. They look like quintessential teenagers.
I was gonna say they look like little marshmallows in a
But
cabin.
yeah. Oh, that is pretty. That's a 1991 sky.
What about the lighting on the faces of the two girls?
That look like they shooting it at night with that light, doesn't it?
They could be in a studio. I thought about yeah, they might be in a studio with that one shot at the door. Yeah,
Hmm.
could be at Pinewood somewhere, wherever they shot it at.
That's a
Now,
beautiful waterfall.
yeah, this is definitely not a studio.
Oh, I would love to go there in real life.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're a location gal.
I love nature. It's like I escape time, father time when I go into nature.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I wouldn't be doing. I'm not for climbing up on nothing. No.
You never did that type of stuff.
Remember we tried the indoor climbing, rock climbing. That was fun because we were indoors with string.
Exactly. That was great. Perfect. Controlled environment.
But out there on that steep hill with all those massive looking rocks, look at them. You know, I would faint before I even got to that
That's
point.
them too. Those aren't stunt doubles. That's actually them.
That would not be me. This for real. That is not on my bucket list.
Yeah. And guess what? They have no cell phones. So if somebody falls or both of them fall, they're screwed. They're just screwed.
Well, they'll find their little bodies at the bottom. If the mountain lions have eaten them or the bears.
I mean, like
Oh
now
my
you could
goodness. Look,
now, I know. See, I thought about that. I was like,
he hanging on by one arm. And then look at how the Hollywood is. He look like he
throw,
barely
throwing rocks on them. Yeah, somebody throwing rocks on them behind the camera.
uh-huh. Look at him. I mean, he's like this. Help me, I'm falling.
Yeah. Lost a shoe. But yeah, I was just saying this. Like now we have cell phones. So if you fall or something, you could at least
That's
call.
cell phone. Yeah, but you ain't answering after that phone. Ain't nobody getting no answer from you
But they can find you. They can find you in case you survive. You know what I
unless
mean?
the
But
bear eat the phone too.
nah, you remember they have mountain lions there. They don't have bears like we do.
Yeah, but the
Mountain lions.
mountain lions. Now they had them in Catalina.
Yeah,
When they went to
yeah,
Catalina, they told them they said put your food up
yeah.
because bears is what they said when it's a drought. Bears are more active.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Oh my goodness, I'd rather lose an arm than fall from that height. They didn't have no hiking stick, no nothing. They just
Okay, those are stunt doubles. Those are definitely stunt doubles that I'm looking at.
yeah, cause look at the bad hair. You saw the
Yeah,
bad hair from
yeah,
the
I saw
back.
that. Yeah, the hair was terrible.
It wasn't even the same color. It was darker.
I was like, nah, those are some stunt doubles.
hmm I mean, now that makes them brothers. Dylan has literally saved
This is literally the only time I
Brandon's
like Dylan.
life.
Did I just say that? The only time I like Dylan is when he's with
Now, can
Brandon.
I get an apology?
No, no, remember? I told you. I said the only time Dylan is cool is when he's next to Brandon. Anytime
But
he's not with Brandon,
but
he's
you,
unlikable.
but you drugged me for saying I would adopt
Yeah,
Dylan, and he's a
he's
hero.
still not adoptable. But I wish you would bring Dylan to our house in 2002.
You would love
No, I
Dylan.
wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
You would have
I don't.
loved Dylan.
Nah, I don't hang out with depressed kids. Sorry,
He would
can't
have.
do it.
You would have rubbed off on him. You would have been like, "Hey
Nah,
man, life
nah.
is not fair." You would
Steve
have
would
been
have
like,
got.
"Hey
Steve
man."
would have got me arrested.
Yeah,
Steve would have got
no,
me
Steve.
arrested.
I could not. You notice I never said Steve. I didn't even bring him up, even though Steve was somebody who I thought was my type,
Yeah,
personality wise.
yeah,
No, I would not. As an adult, I would not. I could not help a Steve. I would need even more help after
yeah,
Steve.
yeah. D- I feel like David is the only one I probably could have hung out with if I was their age.
David
Uh,
is so sweet.
but
Yeah,
Brandon
I could
too.
have.
But Brandon too, because we would have both been woke and
Brandon
deep
is
thinkers.
sweet. Yeah, but I would have been like, I don't know if I want two great guys, want to raise two great guys. I gotta have the yin and yang.
Nah,
I gotta have one bad one, or else.
Brandon would have just been very judgy of you. He would have
Yeah. Oh my
definitely been
God,
very judgy
Brandon. I would have been
of you.
coming home. Brandon would have been in the kitchen saying, "Uh, so it's past midnight, and that's not appropriate."
Yep. Yeah,
So
exactly.
where were you? Cause see,
Yeah,
like I thought that you
yeah,
would be,
yeah,
and I would be like, boy, bills gotta be paid if you don't get your ass back up in there with Logan. I don't know you better. You ain't never had a whooping, but you about to get one.
yeah. Brandon wouldn't have. He wouldn't have stood for it.
He
That's for
wouldn't have been
sure.
happy. And let me see who would have liked being going places to the mall and
David
getting
is the
nails
only
done and
one.
hair.
David and Donna are the only two I think you could have hung in
I
there
would have
with without
loved Donna. I would have loved
Kelly. You would
Donna.
have been like, "F that B." After 1 month, you would have been like, "Screw Kelly."
Yeah, because she would have been like, "You think he really likes you?"
Yep.
Kelly is always the. I would have been like, if you don't get that witch out of here.
Yeah, yeah. You would have turned on Kelly fast.
But no, you know
Um,
what though?
you
Kelly
didn't
is an
mention
adult.
Andrea. You didn't mention Andrea. What about Andrea?
I wouldn't have been able to help her with her homework. Like
That's
she
true.
want to get in Yale. I would have had to pay for tutor. I
But
don't know. I would have had to be
she would have been
married
used
to
to the
adopt
budget
her.
though. She's the only one that would have been used to the budget.
No, but how I'm gonna send her to Yale? She want to go to
No, remember,
Yale.
no, this is the same question now. She got to answer that question for herself now in this reality. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
okay.
she's the only one that wouldn't the lifestyle change wouldn't be different for her coming.
Oh,
You
okay.
see what I'm saying?
hmm You see, this is the first time that they did they 1, 2, 3 in the air like that as a
Yeah,
group.
that was
Like
great.
they're solidify a clique now.
They
They the
wrapped it
boot
up.
camp
They
clique.
wrapped it up. They wrapped it up for sure.
Yep.
Because
They
they're
hmm,
click, like you said, they're
hmm
a group.
And that's such a touching moment. The wife and husband made up,
I mean, they
and
already signed the papers and everything. I mean, they were on the honeymoon. I mean, that would have been an awkward time to get divorced on the honeymoon.
be like, "Why did you get divorced?" Because
I'm pregnant, and then he didn't
I'm
want
pregnant,
kids.
and do you know how tragic that would be if on
Yeah,
my wedding night
your
I
wedding
tell my
night.
husband,
How'd
I
you
put
get in
myself,
this?
I'm empathetic. That's what the world is missing, empathy. We have to not just feel sorry for someone. We have to put ourselves in their shoes. So I'm on my honeymoon and I look over at my husband and I say, "We're pregnant." And he say, "We're not," and walk out the room. But I'm glad that they made up and they're having a baby and Brandon didn't die. He
Yeah,
didn't turn into mountain lion food.
yeah.
And
I mean,
what did
going
you what stuck out for you?
climbing
Mhm.
without a cell phone by yourself is crazy. Like now, and I think
No
about it, but we
adults.
never did that. We never did that back in the 90s. But that was
Mm-mm.
crazy. We were just saying it too. We were like, they're just out there climbing without equipment, no way of tracking
No
themselves,
water.
no no water. Yeah, that was crazy. But that wraps it up, folks, for the camping trip. I know we talked about all
Hmm.
everything under the sun during the episode. We are
Yeah, that's
sorry,
what we
but
come to do. No,
we both
we
have
know you all
ADD.
enjoyed it.
We both have
No,
ADD, and it is what it is. And you just got to accept it and move on. But
it's
what'd you
real
think of this
life for
episode?
us.
What would you rank this episode?
I would rank it as a 10. I mean, all the way 10 plus because of the camaraderie, the resolutions. What about you?
Mhm.
Oh, and the overcoming the rain.
10 because they gave us great a great color palette for the cinematography. There was a lot of shots where I was like, "Oh, that's pretty." The one where they're standing under the welcome sign at the camp, the morning after where they're all wearing the pastel sweats and they look like marshmallows. Um, the shot where Brandon and Dylan are sitting on a rock together after helping each other up, saving each other's lives.
Oh, that was a real
Uh,
bromance moment.
and Brenda got a lot of great lighting moments. Like there's a lot of moments where
Hmm.
she's center frame. If you go back and look, she's center frame, and she's like, they lit her perfectly. They're like, this is Brenda's episode, you know.
It's her moment. The
Yeah.
shine, literally, huh?
So I give it a 10 out of 10 for the amount of effort that they put into making it look like a great episode of television. And also, like you said, that ending shot is what
Oh, them
everybody
going,
chases.
yay.
That's what
Yeah.
everybody chases when they want a group of friends is that ending shot.
Hmm.
So yeah, 10 out of 10 for the effort, the cinematography, making me like Dylan a little bit more, since he was next to
Yay!
Brandon. He was next to Brandon. If he was not next to Brandon, he would just be the annoying, complaining kid that I know him as. But yeah, he had a great moment. And then Brenda, of course, they definitely centered her in the frame. And you could take
Hmm.
every frame from her scene and make it one of those photos you get signed at the conventions or something. But yeah,
So you're saying basically this is the moment where you think that they knew that Shannon and her role as Brenda was gonna be like huge. Is why
I
you
think
think that's why they focused on her?
I don't know if what was going on behind the scenes at this point. I just know that watching this episode, they definitely centered Brenda more. Like she was featured in
Mhm.
every shot a lot more than anybody
I didn't
else.
even notice. Now I gotta watch it again.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the
Just another
storyline, but I'm
excuse.
also, I'm a fan of art, so I'm also looking at each frame like a painting, and it's telling who they, who artists and creators who they put in the center frame of their painting. Right?
Hmm.
So they put Brenda in the center a lot. Brandon is always there a lot. He's always like that's one of somebody behind the scenes loves that Brandon character because he's always center frame.
Hmm.
But yeah, and like you said, the hair was great. Everybody got a little funny moment.
Mhm.
Steve got his money stolen again, as he
Mhm.
always does. Something gets stolen from him.
Maybe I
Uh,
should never. Maybe I never should have wanted to date Steve back then when I was, when we were young, because we may have too much in common. We might have had too much in common.
you guys both like were
We would have been like
rule
brother and
breakers.
sister.
You guys are both rule
Yeah.
breakers, so that you would have had a lot of
Mhm.
fun. You would
And
have had a lot of fun together.
adventurous. Yeah, that's why I think we could have been like brother and sister. Like I had it wrong. I think back at then I used to be like, oh, he's my favorite, back then. But I'm
Mhm.
thinking, yeah, we could have been like,
Well, let's be honest. Young
like play
girls
just
like the rule
friends.
breaker. Young girls like the rule breaker when you're young. Then you get
Mhm.
older and you're like, you want somebody that you can depend on. So,
Yeah, the only
that's the
value in
difference.
Steve was he can get us in any party.
Yeah,
He can
see,
get
yeah,
in
yeah.
anywhere.
Nice
And he'll
car.
be game to do it. Yeah. He'll let you drive it. Remember the episode where the girls drove
That's
off
what
in
I'm
his car?
referencing. He always gets his money stolen. That's a
Yeah.
regular thing with Steve, regular thing. And I'm sure the young girls like that too, that you can take his money very
Hmm.
easily.
Now,
You
do
can
you
convince
remember? Now,
Steve. Mhm,
you know what was funny about this episode? Okay, in the beginning when you were talking about that shot when they were up under the roof and it was raining, they
yeah,
was all
great shot.
everybody head was to the side and
Mhm,
everybody was mad at each other, blaming each other, and then in the end
mhm.
they all together and they like, yay! It's like night and day. Like whoever
I
thought that
mean,
they would
literally
end
night and
up
day.
like that.
One shot
Uh-huh.
was at night and the other shot was in the
Or
daytime.
during
Yeah,
the
they
day, yeah. So it's like that. It's like I love happy endings. I'm a sucker for a happy ending.
well, yeah, you're a child of the 80s ish, even though you grew up in the 70s. You grew up in a dark time in the 70s,
Mhm.
but the 80s, it was like TV was repackaging family in the 80s. And they were like, this
They were
family's
selling us
together. And
the dream
yeah,
began
yes, exactly,
or the
exactly.
fantasy. And
Yes.
I love Fantasyland, by the way. Did you like Fantasyland? You ever watch Fantasyland? I mean Fantasy Island.
No, that's from the 70s or the 80s. I
Yeah,
mean,
you never saw an episode of Fantasy Island.
I saw an episode of Love Boat that's kind of
Oh, well, that's
similar.
good. That's good. Okay, yeah,
Kind of
Love Boat
similar.
is great. So that's probably
It,
where I get my romanticism of love from is the Love Boat, watching the Love
yeah.
Boat all the time. Because
Yeah.
June and Ward were not romantic ever. They didn't even sleep in the same bed. They had
Uh-huh.
separate
Yeah.
beds.
Yeah. And
But
the
Love Boat was more
Cosby
about
show.
love. Yeah. Oh yeah, they were in
Did
love.
did anybody ever think that the Cosbys hooked up? No. They
Well, they
loved
had a
each
lot of
other.
kids.
They loved each other. We saw them work together and talk things out, but did I
They
ever
kissed.
believe okay, I would see them and I'm like, they haven't hooked up in years. They haven't hooked up since these kids were
Man, that whatever between Claire, Mrs. Huxtable's legs, Claire
Mhm,
Huxtable, which was a
mhm,
lawyer, it was
mhm,
must have been so good that he had his practice. He was a doctor. He had
mhm.
his practice in the basement of their house. He didn't even want to leave home, so I knew they were doing something. And they had
Okay,
4 kids, and he was
okay,
always.
okay. All right.
That's how
But
Dylan and Brenda gonna end up. They gonna end up married. Like,
disagree 100%, but we'll find out, folks. We'll see you next week for episode 8. All right.
yeah. All
And have a
right,
good night.
peace.
Bye bye.